Hello and welcome back to the Nasty Metal Production Channel here at YouTube. Welcome to the very first, my very first contest entry video for 2019. Now, this contest, of course, is for Bevs over at ClarkOVision's 400 subscribers contest. Because, of course, right now he's at 421, at least of doing this video, but who knows, since I'm recording this today, at least on a Tuesday night, and you're seeing this probably on a Friday morning. Yeah, so without further ado, let's definitely get right into this contest video here. So, the whole, I guess the basis around this whole contest here, of course her contest right here, is all around 4, because again, like I just stated, she pretty much is at 400 subscribers, and that's what the whole contest is. Again, 400. So everything's all, these 4 questions here are all based around at least 4. So the first question here is, show the 4th studio album. Definitely not a EP or anything, but again, 4th studio album from your favorite band or artist. Now, I got a lot of favorite bands, but some of them are kind of very typical, so instead I'm going to show the 4th album from a band that I at least kind of like, actually. So without further ado, the 4th album here that I'm showing is Stay Hard from Raven, which of course was their 4th studio album, their debut of course for Atlantic Records, and was definitely a bit of a slight departure from the sort of raw new wave or British heavy metal sound that they had on the first 3 albums on Neat Records. Though this is, I think, is a pretty solid album for what it is. Definitely probably better than the one after this one. Definitely a solid album though from them, but again, this was their 4th studio album. Of course, change in look and style there. So there you go. That's my pick for the first question, to show the 4th studio album from a band artist. So, Raven, Stay Hard. Alright, now, on to the next question, which of course is, show an album cover that displays an image of each of the 4 elements. So, for this one is of course for Fire. I picked Black Death's debut, or at least of this name right now, because of they're now going by Black Death Resurrected. But again, the self-titled album, again because of Flames. Such a cool artwork, anyways. So primitive, but I love it. It's a great album, anyways. Of course, this is a very new purchase for me this year. Definitely, I showed in my last collection update, the Fresno Dig. So there's my pick for Fire from Black Death. Now, now show one for Water. Now this one's a little interesting because I had a tough time trying to find an album that's got water on it. Okay, at least that at least displays that element. So I was going to show another an album here, but instead, upon listening to pulling this one out, because this album I'm going to show as a classic, I then realized there's actually water on this cover. That's of course this Nazareth's Hair of the Dog. Now, I never quite looked very close at this picture, but I never realized even though it's a whole full painting, so it goes into the back, but it's actually bursting out of the ocean, as you can see on the back here. So everything's like in the way you can tell, all the ripples and everything in there, it's all water and ocean. Could be swamp, I don't know, but still, it's water. Of course, a very great, very cool artwork for a classic hard rock album from the 1970s. Again, one of my favorites from this band. But again, never realized it just shows how awesome this artwork is. So this 3-headed monster, so with bat wings and stuff bursting out of the ocean. So there's my pick for water. So, Nazareth, hair of the dog. Now for the other one is the show 1 for air. My pick for that, for this element is, of course, is the cover for the very first Aerosmith. So definitely showing a lot of sky and everything, but a band there. So this is kind of my pick for air. So Aerosmith's self-titled debut album. Just definitely a good album. So now for the last one of this question is the show 1 for Earth. Now, my pick for this one is, though it's mostly based off the back cover, which is one that she also definitely said, pretty much made clear in her video, that if you can't find a whole, let's say, a front cover, you can always use the back cover. So my pick is for this one from Black Oak, Arkansas, which is, if an angel came to see you, would you make her feel at home? But it's on the back cover, which again has a very cool picture of the band there, all in the woods and everything. So this is pretty much my pick for Earth, and of course you can't get any more Earthy than that. So yeah, of course, gotta revisit this one anyways, and I'll definitely get into that. I'll be doing a maybe next week a what's spinning video. So okay, so that's pretty much all my 4 picks for at least that question. So on to the next question. The third question here is the show an album with the artist, song title, album title at least that has the number 4, or at least the word 4, like F-O-U-R, in at least the title, or in it. So this one was really tougher. This was probably more tougher than when I was trying to pick, well, something for at least water, for at least that element there in the second question. This was so tough because of course one of them was going to be so obvious I think anyone would have shown. So instead I decided to go with the song title, and this one ended up being even more tougher, but I was able to find one. That's of course is a song from this album, Tesla's Mechanical Resonance. Yep. Now, the song, of course, that I'm going to be showing here is this one. It's called Too Late for Love, if you can at least see there. Yes. So it's Too Late for Love, which, god damn it, it's not even, you can't even see it very good, but it's actually the number 4 that's being used. So that's my pick for that question there. So now it's on to the very last question here, which of course is to show 4 album covers that features a horse on it. Now, I found quite a, and now I don't normally get a lot of albums. It's like when you're buying albums, at least, you don't always buy based off of certain things. You just get it because it looks cool. But however, within this, I was able to find at least 4 album covers that got horses on it. Or at least a horse or horses, depending. But it's a horse. First one here is on record. This, of course, is the cover for the Baker Gurvitz Army. I think it's pretty much their first album here, which I talked about this anyway as a part of last year's, 70s Hard and Heavy series that I did, or a month or so. So this is my pick there again. Just all pictures of horses and everything. Though this art was actually done by Joe Pedno. I think that's probably the best. I think you pronounce his last name. Of course, best known for creating the Motorhead's mascot, the Snaggletooth, the War Pig, and all. So this was his artwork, and again, just an awesome artwork for a pretty cool 70s British blues rock album. Just a great artwork there. Some cool looking horses and stuff. One of them being that one there. Still, that's my first pick for that one there. Now my second one for horses is from this one here, which of course is Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. This of course is the artwork for Against the Wind. As you can see, horses. So that's my other pick there. Solid album, decent album from Bob Seger there. So that's my second pick for horses on the cover. Third pick here for horses is from this Sam here, Sorcery 2, which of course shows a real nice artwork, very fantasy-esque there. The wizard, I believe, on his horse there. Great cover for a pretty cool album from this band. This is I got also the very first album, Stunt Rock, and that. So very cool pick there. A cool cover. So that's my third one. My last one is, of course, this is going to be more obvious, but still, it's a great, cool artwork, of course, from Saxon's Crusader. Again, going all there. The horse, knight on top of it. Just a great cover for a pretty solid album that I've finally is grown on me over the years. Alright, so that was it. That was all my picks for these 4 questions. Just a very cool idea for the contest there. If you've never checked out Bev, or at least over at ClarkOVision, definitely check her channel out. She's a very cool cat. Got very good range, at least in terms of hard rock and of course metal and stuff. Just a very eclectic taste in that kind of music. So with that, definitely congrats on reaching 400 subs right at this point of this video. 421. Congratulations. Just keep going, everything. So until then, I hope you all enjoyed this. This was my contest entry into her contest. So until then, this is Heavy Thrasher Sam out. I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.